Some days are just really fun makeup days. Welcome in, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. I'm so excited about today's makeup, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. If you're new to my channel, welcome in. I hope you'll consider subscribing and make sure you click that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for us over 50 gals, stop by prettyover50.com. There's so much great information just waiting for you there. The reason I'm so excited about today's makeup day is that I have 5 fabulous products that someone else picked for me, which makes it all the more fun. This video is in collaboration with my friend Mel here on YouTube, and you guys are going to be so happy to find out about her if you're not a fan of her channel already. Mel is another mature beauty YouTuber. Of course, I'm a little bit older, but she is so wonderful and you're going to love her channel. I met Mel fairly quickly after I started my YouTube channel, and we've been friends ever since. She is lovely. She's Canadian. She has that darling little accent, and she does makeup, hair care, skincare, fashion for us over 50 gals. She is so much fun to watch, and here are the things that you're going to love about Mel. First of all, she loves makeup and she knows so much about makeup, and she really tends more towards drugstore makeup, which is a big hit with me. She does so many wonderful reviews and try-ons on her channel, and she is so lovely to watch. She has the softest, sweetest, nicest personality that it's just a joy to put on one of her videos and just spend some time with her. I love watching Mel because I always learn something. She does so much good research into what's available out in the market and really comes in with some great suggestions and some great reviews. What Mel and I have done today is that we've each picked 5 products that we absolutely are crazy about, and the other person is going to try them. So I'm trying 5 products from Mel today. She's trying 5 products from me, and each one of these products are things that we both really, really love. I'm going to have Mel's channel and video listed down below, so definitely when you're done watching the video here today, go on over to Mel's channel and see what I picked for her and see whether she loves them as much as I do. While you're there, make sure you tell her Kimberly sent you, hit the subscribe button, that like button, and show Mel some love. You're so going to enjoy Mel's channel. I have all 5 of Mel's picks here today, and as always, all products that I use and mention today will be listed and linked below, and they'll also be over on the blog, so super easy for you to find. And with that, let's hop into Mel's top 5 picks. I'm unusually excited about today's makeup. I think it's just something about someone else picking the makeup that seems a whole lot more fun. I'm going to get my hair out of my eyes here. This is a little clip I got from the dollar store. Isn't that kind of cute and fun? I'm going to put a little bit of the Buxom Plumping lip gloss on my lips today while I do my makeup. This is in the color Claire. It has sparkles in it. Not my favorite thing. I didn't figure that out until I got it home. I do like this Plumping lip gloss. Next time I will get one without the sparkles in it though. For a primer today, I'm pulling out an old favorite. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Aqua Fresh Hydro Primer Fresh It Up. I really like this primer for a few reasons. First of all, it's very, very light and it's very, very hydrating, hence the Aqua Fresh Hydro Primer name. It goes on really smoothly. It just feels good on the skin. I'm going to make sure to get some underneath my eyes to hydrate that area. For eyeshadow primer today, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is a little sample size. I think it's only like $15. It's such a good value. I think I could probably use this for a year and still have more in the tube. You just need the tiniest bit. The reason I like it is that it really is opaque and really covers up any discoloration on my eyelids. The reason I don't like it, so there's a pro and a con, is that it's a little bit heavier than my Milani. So if I get too much on, it makes my eyelids look a little bit crinklier. So it's one of those kind of things I have to be really careful to only get a certain amount on so it doesn't make my eyeshadow look worse. But you can see it's really opaque, which is nice if you have a lot of veins or discoloration on your lids. It really can help with that. This is a good tip for that issue. The first product from Mel today is the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim. Haven't tried this, have you? It comes in this tiny little pencil right here, and when they say ultra slim, they're not kidding. I got it in the color blonde, and you can see how very tiny that tip is right there. What Mel has to say is, this is my favorite eyebrow pencil, hair-like strokes, pigmented color that lasts all day, and the spoolie is really soft. I think it rivals the ABH Brow Wiz. Let's give it a try. So I got the blonde because I'm a little bit blonder these days than I have been in the past. So we'll see how that works today. You know, the color, wow, the color is going on really, really quickly. It's filling in my patchy areas very nicely. So here's the spoolie. Oh, it is soft. You know, this is a good brow pencil. I have never tried this. And I like the fact that it's drugstore too. You know what's nice about this? It looks like it's covering up my gray eyebrow hairs. I have a few of those. You know, I have to say, I really like that pencil. It was easy to use. It was soft, but not too soft. It laid down color really quickly, and the spoolie really does feel good. So far, loving this one. This next product I'm so excited about. This was actually in my huge makeup haul when I was on that big makeup buying binge, and I may still be on it. And if you didn't see that, I'll go ahead and list it up here. This is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better Foundation. I've heard so much about this, and I was so thrilled that Mel suggested it for me. She says, the IT formulation is great, doesn't settle into my face lines. That's nice to hear. As much as some other foundations, my skin does feel better, and it leaves a beautiful dewiness on the skin. I like that. I like my foundation to be a little bit glowy, a little bit dewy. There are times I don't even use a primer depending on how hydrated my skin is. Good to hear. So let's go ahead and give this a whirl. I got it in Fair Neutral number 11. Nice pump right here. The bottle feels really good in the hand. I'm just going to start with about a pump and a half. It feels light. It feels a whole lot like the L'Oreal Age Perfect Radiant Serum Foundation as far as the weight and the texture of the formulation goes. I'm going to start pressing it in with my BK Beauty 101 brush. Boy, the color is looking really good. It looks like it's blending in pretty quickly. Really beautiful coverage. I'm surprised at how much it's evening out my skin tone, particularly for how light it feels on the skin. Maybe this is my skin, but better. Wouldn't that be great? If you think you're near my skin tone, this color is almost a perfect match. So far with the brush, it has smoothed out just perfectly on my skin. It looks really, really even. I don't have any polka dot pores. It's covering up my age spots. I did about a pump and a half. That was all. And they're not big pumps with this bottle. In other words, you don't get a big blob when you press down on it. So really, really liking the way my skin looks. I would say it's a little less radiant than the L'Oreal Age Perfect, but it has a nice little soft glow on the skin. I'm going to go ahead and press it in with my sponge now. I just really like the finish that a sponge gives on the face. And of course, I'm still in the big love affair with this Sigma sponge. Really, really pretty. So here's how the foundation looks on the skin. What I can say is it feels really light. The coverage is beautiful. In other words, it's really covered up my age spots. It blended in so smoothly on my skin. For concealer today, I'm using the Hourglass. This is the Vanish Concealer. I've used this a couple of times so far. I'm still testing it. I have it in the color Birch. My opinion up to this point is that it's just sort of okay, but I'm going to try it a few more times. I'm trying every concealer I can get my hands on, and I actually have a notebook and I'm keeping notes on it. As I move forward in the hunt, I'll let you know which ones rise to the top and which ones don't quite make the cut. I've already put on my Pixie Brightening. This is their Peach Corrector. This is a little sample size, and the sample sizes on Sephora are really kind of a great way to get started on a product if you don't want to go all in for the full size if it's a higher end product, which most of them are at Sephora. So I'm just going to start with a couple of little dots right underneath my eyes, and then go in with my Real Techniques brush and just start pressing that in. And then as my brush has less product on it, I bring it across underneath my eye and over to the outside corner, and then just press it in with my sponge. Okay, so this is acting exactly how it's acted in the past videos, which is not that great. So you can see underneath my eyes, it is covering up the dark circles a little bit, but my under eyes just look so dry and really, really crepey as a result. In other words, it hasn't made my under eyes look any better, and it's probably made them look a little bit worse. So I can say that every time I've used this concealer, although it does cover up my purple circles, it makes my under eyes look not as good as before I put it on. So I'm going to go ahead and set it just really lightly with my number 7 Lift and Illuminate powder, which is not going to help the dryness, but at least it'll keep it from moving around too much. Now I'm going to spray my sponge with a little bit of setting spray. This is the Tarte Stay Spray. This is one of the ones that stays on my table all the time. And I'm just going to press that setting spray underneath my eyes and see if I can't even it out a little bit. Okay, that made it look a little bit better. Here's how it looks with the setting powder and the setting spray. For bronzer today, I'm going to be using the Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. You know, this is so funny. I pulled this out and used it in a Get Ready With Me like a week ago, and I was saying in that video that I don't think this gets enough love. And then I was watching Mrs. Melissa M here on YouTube. I love her. And she pulled this out as one of her absolute favorite bronzers. So I thought, she's got good taste. I love this bronzer. This is in the color Sunkissed. It's really so very beautiful. Drugstore price, which we love. It's a real soft, very, very silky powder, and it just blends in so beautifully on the skin. This is the e.l.f. pointed brush. I think they call it the tapered powder brush or something like that. I'll have it listed down below. This is so good for bronzer because of that tip. So I can put the bronzer exactly where I want it and then kind of fluff it out with the rest of the brush. For blush today, I'm going to use one of my favorites. This is the Revlon powder blush in the color Apricot. Not only is that a cute name, but it's a beautiful blush. I'm going to take my little Real Techniques brush right here, get a little bit on, and just tap that on the cheeks. This is such a beautiful soft color. This whole line from Revlon is really good. I've got a few of them, and the colors are just so very yummy. Blend that in with my BK Beauty 103 brush. This is such a big fluffy brush and great for doing the blending on the cheeks. Isn't that a pretty color? We're sticking with the drugstore theme today. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. This is such a pretty highlighter. Great price. This is in the color Be My Highlight. You can see it right there. Let me show you on the back of my hand what it looks like. And you can see it right there. Isn't that pretty? So a little bit on my Thrive brush and just hit the tops of my cheeks. A little bit in the front. This is such a great drugstore find. Does anybody else put highlight on their nose? And then back in with that 103 brush just to smooth everything out. The complexion is looking really nice over that foundation. I'm appreciating not only the finish of this foundation, but the fact that it's really stayed put when I put the rest of the products on my face. That's key. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Natasha Denona Mini Nude Palette. I really love these little palettes. They're 5 shades in each pan, and the colorways are so very beautiful. I want to do a very, very light eye today, so I thought this was the perfect choice. I'm going to take my BK Beauty 202 brush, dip it into this transition color right here, and that's going to go right above my natural crease. This is going to be just a real simple, quick eye look. Now I'm going to dip my finger into this champagne shade right here, and that's going to go all over the movable lid. Just tap it in with my finger. The formulas in these palettes are so good. They're just really fun to work with. Now I'm going to take my 201 brush and just blend those in together and then blend out the edges of that transition color just so that it's really smooth. Now I'm going to take my Sigma Essentials palette and dip a flat brush into this color Snow. I just love this color. I use it so much. And I'm just barely going to brush that underneath my eyebrows just to highlight that area a little bit. And then I'm going to take just a small amount and place that on the inside corner of my eyes to counteract that kind of cavern area that I get there. Now I'm just going to blend that out. For eyeliner, I'm going to be using my beloved L'Oreal Lay Liner. I love this liner. And I'm just going to line right along the top line of my lashes, of my upper lashes. Now I'm going to take a tiny little angled brush. This one is from Sigma and it's called their Winged Liner Brush. These are so handy to have in your makeup collection. I pull this out all the time. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to smooth that line out and soften it into that shadow so that the line looks a little bit smoother because that skin up there is not smooth. So I just take that along the top of that liner and just sort of soften and blend it into the shadow. If you have a little extra at the end, you can tip it up and sort of wing it out. Nice way to give a little lift. So you can see the eyeliner right there. The next product that Mel picked out I'm really excited about, and I hadn't heard about this mascara. I don't know where I've been. This is the Sky High Mascara from Maybelline. It's from their Lash Sensational line. She says this mascara really does make the lashes sky high with no flaking or smudging. No smudging is important for me. And she didn't even use a lash curler. I'm going to use a lash curler, and I'm also going to tightline underneath my upper lashes, and then we'll jump in with the mascara. The tube is really pretty. It's kind of this purpley rosy gold color. And then the wand is one of those rubberized wands, which I really prefer. Let's see if this really doesn't make my lashes sky high. It's going on really smoothly. Not too much product on the wand. And this is the first time I've opened it up, so it's brand new. So this is one coat on this side, and you can see how the lashes look. Oh my gosh, so this is 2 coats with this mascara. Can you believe how long my lashes look? It went on really easily, no clumping. It does volumize and lengthen the lashes, and here's what I'm really noticing. It's so black. It is such a deep, rich black color that my lashes look really quite long and full, and I think that color is really helping a lot. I'm going to finish off my complexion with my Milani Prep Set and Glow. My big fluffy brush again from BK Beauty, and I'm just going to tap that all over the skin. This gives such a light, soft glow to my complexion and never ever looks cakey or powdery on my skin. Morphe setting spray. The next products from Mel are lip products. One is the NYX lip pencils. I love the NYX lip pencils, and I have so many in my collection, so that was easy. And then she also talked about a lip product that I haven't tried yet. It's the Revlon Color Stay Satin Ink Liquid Lip Color. She said any shade. This is a new find for me, she says, and I've been wearing it non-stop. She says it does not leave the lips feeling dry, but quite hydrated and comfortable, which is always a nuisance with liquid lipstick. I'm really curious about this formula. I don't generally wear liquid lipsticks because my lips get dry on their own. If I add a liquid lipstick, it just makes it worse. So if this really does keep your lips hydrated and it doesn't smudge, that'll be a good thing. The NYX pencil is in Whipped Caviar. Isn't this just the prettiest packaging? This is number 007, Partner in Crime. Is that like 007 or something? Comes with the standard doe foot applicator. And I just thought that was just the prettiest color right there. Here we have the lip combination. Here we have the finished look. Oh my gosh, this was such a fun makeup day. Mel hit it out of the park. I loved everything that she suggested. This Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Pencil, really good. I got it in the color blonde. It's not too light. Here are the things that I liked about this pencil. First of all, the tip is super slim, which makes it really nice to do the detail work on your brows. But it wasn't so stiff, the formula, that it didn't fill in the rest of my brows quickly. It really did. Big fan of this. The pencil itself is really pigmented, but it's not too soft, so it doesn't just kind of gum up your lashes, but it's not too stiff either, so that you have to really dig in to get some color. Big fan of this. The spoolie is nice. It's a tinier spoolie than I sometimes use, but it still works really well. Big fan of the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Pencil. The IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better, this is a good foundation. It's light, it has beautiful coverage. It really did even out my skin tone and cover up my age spots just effortlessly. It has a nice finish on the skin. If you're looking for a more radiant, glowy foundation, this is not going to be it. This is a more just slightly satin look on the skin. However, it is very light. It looks skin-like, and it just blends in really, really beautifully. I got it in the color Fair Neutral, which is almost a perfect color match for me, which almost never happens. Really a fan of this foundation. I think it does work for more mature skin, so that's a great find. The Maybelline Sky High Mascara, oh my gosh, my lashes really are sky high. This is a good mascara. Here are the things that really worked for me. First of all, the tube is beautiful. That's always fun. It's drugstore price, and it went on really, really smoothly. No clumping, my lashes didn't stick together. The second coat went on really, really easily, and it really lengthened and volumized my lashes. I'm going to keep an eye on it. Mel says it doesn't smudge. I'll put something in the comments down below and let you know how it worked throughout the day. I have a problem with mascara smudging because of the crinkly bits underneath my eyes, so when I smile, that skin can often hit my upper lashes and I'll get a smudge bit right here. I'll let you know how it works out today. The NYX pencil, I've been using these for years. I absolutely love them. Thank you, Mel. And the Color Stay Satin Ink from Revlon, I'll have to say, my lips don't feel dry, which is so surprising to me. I do love this color very, very much. It's called Partner in Crime. I think it's a beautiful nude color, and my lips feel terrific. So if this really does stay all day, that'll be quite a find. Loving both of these. So I want to show you something. My lips feel hydrated and moisturized, and watch. Nothing came off on my finger. This is so wild. How did they do that? I want to thank Mel again for joining me in this fun collab. It is so great to try makeup that someone else suggests. It makes it all that more exciting. I hope you had a great time as well. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you're interested in more makeup, skincare, and style for us over 50 gals, stop by prettyover50.com. There's so much great information just waiting for you there. You guys know it just makes my day when you take a few minutes out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Again, I'm Kimberly. This is Pretty Over 50, where we talk everything makeup, skincare, and style for the over 50 woman. Make it a great day. Wear your sunscreen and all. See you in the next video. Bye now.